So there you have it. You have three primary techniques for decoding the symbolism of your dreams. You're going to associate, simplify, and amplify. You might use one, two, or all three of those ways of decoding the symbolism. Now, the second part of step 2, story analysis. Your dreams are stories. I can't emphasize this enough. And they are stories told through symbolism. Well, there are ways that we create symbolism, both in dreams and in literature, movies, figures of speech. So let's look at this. First, metaphor. The most important, in my experience, the most important way of analyzing a story is to look for metaphor and understand the metaphorical symbolism that's at play. Let's first define what a metaphor is. Straight from the dictionary, a metaphor is a figure of speech containing an implied comparison in which a word or phrase ordinarily used for one thing is applied to another. We've seen this example already with dog and wheelchair. So let's go further and understand that with a few tweaks to the wording, the definition of a metaphor applies to symbolism, also to dream symbolism. Defined here as an image or action containing an implied comparison other than its obvious or ordinary meaning. So now we can see that dreams show you one thing and they mean another, and there is an implied comparison between the two. We mentioned action in step 1. It is one of the narrative components of dreams, and that dreams like to act out the symbolism, that the verbs, the actions of your dreams are symbolism. So now combine that together with metaphor. We know popular metaphors in these figures of speech that I give here. Beat your head against a wall or climb a mountain. A dream, if it wants to enact the meaning behind the phrase beat your head against the wall, could show you or another character actually beating their head against a wall, or grabbing a wall and beating it against their head. Dreams don't necessarily have to follow the metaphor exactly, but you will see it if you step back and you go, well, why am I or a dream character running repeatedly against a wall head first? Well, you begin with, well, there is a figure of speech, beat your head against a wall. Is this what I am doing in the dream? Am I enacting that symbolism? I found the same thing in climb a mountain. I see this dream. Anytime a mountain comes up in a dream and it involves the action of going up it or climbing it, going up it in a car, I wonder, is there some derivative of the symbolism of to climb a mountain? Is that figure of speech being enacted? Is that metaphor being enacted in that scene of the dream? Dreams create metaphorical symbolism on the fly. They can create new metaphors, and they are brilliant at it. There are some people who define dreams as metaphors in motion. I have mentioned this already. I will mention it again and again. I want you to really get this thought into your mind, that what you see in the dream is metaphorical symbolism acted out. It is metaphor in motion. Take a quick example here. The picture that I included with this slide, the knife through the heart. That is a popular metaphor. I have been stabbed in the heart. It means that you have been wounded in your emotions, or you have been betrayed emotionally in some kind of way. Now imagine the dream that shows you being stabbed in the heart, or you doing the action of stabbing someone in the heart. You are enacting the metaphor. I give this example in another lecture. A woman who dreamed that a man stole her phone from her while she was using it to get directions home on the mapping program on the phone. And she chases him down and stabs him right through the heart. And the man symbolizes her ex, and the action of stabbing him in the heart is actually a way of pointing right to where he hurt her the worst.